sat with me in the studio, live and direct. She's got her earphones on, as she calls them. They're headphones.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
That's not what I said.
You don't have to... You've been saying it for like the past 5 minutes while I've been chatting with the records or the CDs playing.
And I am a recording artist. How hilarious is that?
Yes, she is a recording artist. She is the lovely, as everybody calls her, the lovely Sarah Whatmore.
Aww.
No, seriously, everyone calls you that. Even the promo people, even Bob, who stood behind you.
Sir Robert Charles.
Sir Robert, who's looking after you. Even he went, oh yeah, the lovely Sarah Whatmore's coming to see you. She's even lovelier than ever.
Aww.
Which I was like, that's lovely, but I've never met the lovely Sarah Whatmore, so how can she be lovelier than ever when I've never experienced the loveliness before? But you are lovely.
Thank you.
Not that I want this to turn into a flirty interview, but you are attractive, and she's wearing dirty shoes as well.
Oh, yes, so you said. But they're stilettos.
And I love the fact that she's putting them up on the desk, even though it's radio. Come on! Sorry, listeners, I'd like to apologise. This might be the worst interview ever, because all I'm going to do is flirt with the dirty-shoed lovely one that is Miss Sarah Whatmore. So,
I love it.
No, come on. All right, you're a bit lovely. No, you are really lovely. Right, should we just go to the pub? Let's forget this.
Yeah, well, I said, why don't we just go to the pub?
New single, Smile. It's out soon, right? All right, let's go. When are you also not lovely? When have you been like, oh, God, that's so... Do you get stroppy?
Yeah, of course I do.
What do you get stroppy
Everybody
about?
does.
Come on, this is a quick interview. We'll go to the pub in a minute.
Coat hangers make me really stroppy. How weird's that? And umbrellas. I mean, why invent umbrellas and coat hangers? They're really
umbrellas,
annoying.
I do believe it keeps the lovely hair dry. Okay,
Yeah,
I don't have to worry about that.
You walk down the street and people are just poking you in the eye as you're walking past.
You get Stevie Wonder umbrella holders where they're not sure where their umbrella's going because they can't see what they're doing with it. But why coat hangers?
Because they just stick together and you can never get them apart, and when they just annoy me.
If you've just tuned in, we're talking about coat hangers. So obviously,
I'm a very interesting person.
You are. I'm loving it. Bob, you can go if you want. That's Sir Robert in the background. So obviously, the whole pop idol thing. You had a couple of hits off the back of that, which did really well for you, and then you were abducted by aliens for 6 years.
Yeah, it was fun actually.
Obviously, you weren't in the public eye for 6 years. Yeah?
6 years. Yeah.
6 years. Okay.
Can you believe
and
it?
You do get a lot of listeners, viewers, whoever, the general public. Sorry to say this to you, listeners, but some of you are morons in the fact that you think just because Sarah was out of the public eye, it was because it all went pear-shaped and that was it. But that's not the case with you, is it?
No. I didn't get dropped, and I didn't. It was sort of it was a weird one, really, because we didn't think that Automatic did as well as we thought it would. So we were trying to choose another song off the album, and then we couldn't make a decision for a while, and time was ticking, and then a song called Toxic came in, which Britney Spears did. Yeah. And I had that for a few days, and then Britney nicked it up. She nicked it up. Well, it's understandable. She is a worldwide star. So I went off and went to Mars and wrote lots of songs, developed, and created this, what I would call a body of a bloody good album. Bloody good album. So were you worried about at any stage you worried about the whole sort of semi-manufactured pop thing? Because obviously, going through the likes of Pop Idol, you've got to have amazing talent. But did that come into, were you slightly controlled or? Not really. I think it was a combination of being very young, naive, not really knowing the business that well. I was looked after very well. I just felt it started to be more about the way I looked rather than about the music. It's part of it, though. I know. I understand. Seriously, if you were a moose, you wouldn't do half as well. I've got to be honest. Moose, I've not heard that since I was in high school, you moose. Yeah. Did they used to call you moose? No, I just remember. Were you minging before you kind of blossomed? I used to have really bad skin when I was a teenager. We're talking about really weird things here, but yeah, I had bad skin. What kind of... Every teenager goes through those stages. What, we're talking mozzarella or just like bad spots here and there? Mozzarella, God. You know what? If you've got it, don't worry. It always calms down eventually. Yeah, okay. There's Tall Tim giving you a bit of advice. It always calms down eventually. Just put a bag over your head for a while. Here comes Spotty. Spotty Watty. Spotty Watty. Oh yeah. Oh, your face just lit up when I said that. I love nicknames though, and I love ironic nicknames because obviously that's not the case now. Yeah. But Spotty Watty. Spotty Watty. You can call me that from now on. Just Brilliant. You. Okay. Tall Tim and Spotty Watty.
Going out for a
BRMB.
drink. Oh, I'm loving this. I don't normally flirt this much, seriously. I feel like you got your dad behind you.
I like that. Ah.
So let's talk new single, yeah? Because obviously,
Okay, yes.
back with
Let's
Smile.
talk about
okay,
music.
it's gonna be absolutely amazing and brilliant because it took you 6 years to write. Is that true?
No, it did. Well, you know, sometimes you go out and you like, when you're young, you try and be someone that you're not, or you're trying to copy someone. And that was kind of a case for a few years. And I was very good at like writing songs that were animation, like sort of made up.
Yeah.
And then it was only until I was running out of self-esteem, running out of money, got my heart broken, everything went wrong, and that's when I wrote this album.
Because is it more specifically about this getting your heart broken, or
No, because there isn't actually a love song on there.
right? Who did it? What's his name?
I'm not going to disclose that
Trevor,
information.
John, James,
John Smith,
Adrian, John Smith.
Yeah.
You went out with a brewery. Oh, see, that's my. I would like to get a girlfriend whose dad owns a brewery. That would be my ultimate.
Bitter.
A bitter. No,
Bitter.
I don't actually like bitter, so it'd have to be like Carling
no.
or someone for that.
Maybe Guinness.
I've got the album here. Okay.
Have you listened to the
Time to
album
think?
sample? Oh, you know, you're so lazy.
I am.
I know, I can
Really?
tell. I
No.
love your honesty.
I really am lazy, but it's not because I didn't want to listen to it. It's just because I never got round to it.
Because you were down at the pub having.
But I'm going to play your new single in a bit, so obviously I'll hear it for the
Well,
first
thank you
time,
for that.
and then straight after this, just as you nip out the door, I'll say what I think.
No, you need to be on your own when you listen to it,
But
rather
I'm
than consciously going.
I'm the kind of person who, just because I'm totally fascinated with you now, 'cause you're a lovely person, and you're aesthetically pleasing and no longer a moose that you used to be when you were a child, right? I would still be honest about it. About to play a game, right? Took me like the first hour in the pub to come up with this. Don't be like that.
I'm really worried about games.
It's a good game. It's a good game.
Okay,
Right, it's called How Long Can You Hug Me? No. Right, the game is, right, it's called What More or Less? All right.
Okay.
See what we've done there?
Yes.
Yeah. What more or less? So what I'm going to do is just read through a random list, and you say whether you like more of it or less of it.
Okay.
So we find out about you as a person.
Don't say more or less. What more or what less?
Getting too complicated now. It really doesn't matter. We're just mucking
quite
around.
deep about it. Okay.
Drunken nights out.
More.
Okay. Playing your music live.
More.
Hot curries.
More.
Oh, she's such a what more?
I went to curry tonight as well.
Really?
Oh, I'm really excited.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which curry is? No. Big pants.
Less.
Brilliant. Cheeky girl songs.
Less.
Oh, why you say that?
'Cause
Facebook.
less.
Okay, you're not a fan. I'm a bit addicted to it at the moment because you can find out about
But
what.
that's why it's bad for people.
Well, no, I'm addicted to it only in the sense that I like finding out about what.
Chicks.
No, chicks? I'm sorry, is this Greece? Yeah, like finding out about chicks, innit? You sweet.
Dudes and chicks, man.
Well, no, I like finding out about people that I want to know what's happening with them, but I really don't want to speak to them on the phone or talk to them properly.
Yeah, I'm a bit like that.
Yeah, they're kind of like associates.
Yeah, can't be bothered, but I'll look at your profile.
People coming up to ask for your autograph in the street.
Less.
Probably doesn't happen anymore, does it?
No, it doesn't.
They're like, who are you?
So,
But it will. It will soon again, obviously.
Well, yeah, as long as they like the music.
They'll be like,
obviously.
"Oi, Spotty Watty! Here's your autograph. You've cleaned up a bit." Text on your mobile.
Oh, more.
Yeah, you're a bit of a full-on
I'm
texter.
A texter.
She's a texter. Brilliant. Tickling.
More.
Really? Are you
Yeah.
ticklish?
No. But I can tickle other people.
I'm taking my headphones off for this. This is an interview. This is just.
I am not ticklish. I swear to
No,
God,
you can
I'm
do
not.
yourself. Come here.
I'm not ticklish.
That's
Now you
rubbish.
felt on my fat now. My wobbly bits.
I'd just like to point out that's not fat. That's a work in progress. All right. People breaking wind.
More.
All right. She's my perfect woman. Roller coasters.
Oh, less.
Okay. Parents dancing.
More.
It's quite funny.
It's the best entertainment in the world.
Humongous high heels. I can't believe I've written that.
No, you didn't. Let me see.
Look. Humongous high heels. yeah?
Okay, more.
And the final one, cheese string.
Cheese string or G string?
Both.
I'm not really into G strings, so I can't believe I just said that, but probably less, but I love cheese.
Okay, so cheese strings yes, G strings no. Don't know how I feel about that. Interviews with tall bald blokes.
Oh yes, more.
All right. So what's the future hold for you then?
Hopefully a lot of more gigs.
Yeah.
Lots of gigs, yeah, live. So, and an album in the new year called Time to Think, obviously.
Right, when's the album out?
New year.
Let's get the full-on plug-in to please the plugger.
And
Plug to plug. Plug to plug to
In the
plug
new
to
year.
in the new year.
Early new
okay,
year,
2009 sometime.
Yeah.
Time to Think. And Smile is out
on the 15th of September.
on the 15th of September. Is the video ready?
It is. It's
What, you wear-
animation.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What? Just so you could have a nice video of a cartoon of you?
No, it's not me. I'm not animated.
Are you not-
Everything around me is animated.
So you're actually in it?
Yeah.
Because seriously, there will be part of your career where people will just, appreciate your music, but you will do even better because of the way you look and your personality. But it's a combination. As much as you want to get away from the
way
whole...
you say that so seriously.
But it's true. Even Uncle Bob will tell you. That's what happens in
Uncle
this
Bob
industry.
now. Uncle Bob. Uncle Buck. Remember that film? That was a great
Fat
film.
bloke, John Candy.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, he's no
film.
longer with us, but
I
very
know.
funny. Love the pancakes. Although Macaulay Culkin is nearly 30, so it's just wrong. He should remain 6 years old for the rest of his life.
It was actually Macaulay Culkin's brother who was in that, not Macaulay Culkin. Sorry!
No, it wasn't, was it?
It wasn't. All right, you can have a competition. It was definitely his brother.
83964, right? We'll give away some of Sarah's hair that I'll slightly yank off without her noticing in a minute while I go for the toilet and say, wait there, we'll have a photo in a minute. 83964, Macaulay Culkin was in Uncle Buck, not Macaulay Culkin's brother. I believe. Let us know.
Oh no, you're right. You are right, actually. So that competition's over.
Thank you, Sarah, for ruining the competition. All right, we'll play Smile now. It's not just about heartbreak, it's about everything else going pear-shaped. Thank God it all went pear-shaped because she came back to us. Sarah Whatmore, everyone clap, even if you're driving.